Building muscle feels impossible, right? You bulk and just get soft. You cut and just look small. It's frustrating as hell, and I've been there. I don't have the best genetics for bodybuilding, but after years of error, I figured out what actually works. I built a decent physique I'm proud of, and if I can do it, there's no reason you can't. So without wasting your time, I'll show you the most effective way to build muscle. So here's the truth. It's not laziness holding you back. Everyone wants to be shredded, but the reality is you can't yet. Most guys fail because they keep cutting without ever building real muscle. And when they do, they just end up looking small. It's painful, but it's true. The only way to actually look like you lift and finally be shredded is to go through a pure muscle growth phase. Focus on building size now so that when you do cut later, you'll actually look aesthetic. Now, everyone thinks the secret to building more muscle is just to eat more. Wrong. If your training sucks, all that extra food just turns into fat. Muscle only grows when you give your body a reason. That means progressive overload, getting stronger, lifting heavier, and doing more reps every week. This tells your body to build muscle. And most of you think, I need to get a bigger chest, or I need to get bigger arms or bigger shoulders. No, you need to grow everywhere. Stop overthinking about fancy workouts or specialization splits. At this stage, you don't need that yet. You need consistent, full body growth. You can worry about specialization later once you actually have the muscle to work with. Alright, so now that we have the mindset straight, let's talk how to actually train for maximum growth. So the first rule is consistency beats any fancy workout. Pick exercises you can do the same way every week, same form and same order. That's how you measure progress and actually grow. And secondly, you must always strive to push close to failure. If your last rep doesn't slow down, you didn't go hard enough. That tension is what forces your body to adapt. And as stated, most importantly, progressive overload is everything. Add weight or reps or improve your form every week. I recommend a rep range of around 6 to 10 reps and about 2 sets. Once you hit 10 reps, increase the weight next session and aim for 10 reps again. Small improvements like these compound into serious growth over months. And finally, you need to track your lifts. Write down your weights, reps, and sets. If you're not tracking, you're just guessing, and guesswork does not build muscle. Do this consistently and your body will start to respond like clockwork. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just pure results and pure work. Now, when it comes to nutrition, this is where most guys screw up. You think you have an extra fast metabolism, but you don't. You just don't eat enough consistently. And I've been there. I used to make every excuse in the book as to why I couldn't gain weight. But the truth is, I just wasn't tracking my calories. So step number 1 is just to track every meal every day. It might sound harsh or too much at first, but trust me, it doesn't take that much time. Just use any app and stop guessing. And the most important rule is that you just need to be in a very small surplus. About 5 to 15% above maintenance is enough. You don't need 700 extra calories or do a dirty bulk. Just enough to consistently grow whilst keeping fat gain minimal. Nutrition does not have to be complicated. It just needs structure. So make sure you hit your protein every day. Try to eat around 3 to 5 meals spaced out so you can recover and train hard. And base most of your diet on whole foods. Think meat, rice, potatoes, oats, eggs, olives, nuts, fruits, and veggies. You name it. And if you want a full step-by-step breakdown where I walk you through everything you need to know on how to bulk properly, you can check out this video I made after this one. Now this is the part most guys ignore. They think it's all about training harder, but muscle only grows if you recover. The number 1 recovery tool? Well, sleep of course. If you're running on 5 hours sleep per night, you're literally capping your progress. Aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep per day for maximum growth and minimal fat gain. And yeah, sometimes stress can be a growth killer. So if you're grinding non-stop and feel like very fatigued, it's okay to take a rest day sometimes. Just don't let it become a habit. Make sure to use that day to reset, recharge, and when you get back, focus. Your body and muscles will thank you. And as I mentioned earlier, more volume does not mean more muscle. If you're not progressing, it's not because you need extra sets. It's because you're not recovering from what you're already doing. This is why I always stick to high intensity, lower volume training, which as I said, means going 2 sets per exercise and around 6 to 10 reps. Going 4 sets of 12 reps just fatigues your body without giving you more gains. Focus on pushing each set hard, close to failure, and progressing week to week. This is how you will grow. So here's the deal. Now you got 2 options. You can either keep doing short bulks and cuts, wondering why you still look the same, or you can take everything we've talked about in this video and apply it. Committing to a real growth phase. About 6 to 12 months of smart training, eating consistently, recovering properly, and tracking your progress. That's how you build the muscle base for an aesthetic physique, so that when you finally cut, you actually look shredded. If this video helped, drop a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. I'm dropping more no bullshit guides to help you build an aesthetic physique. So if you enjoyed this one, check out these videos next. And I'll see you in the next one.